Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Thursday, May the 9th, 2024. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and informational purposes only. It's not to be considered individual financial advice. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right, so much for the risk disclosure this morning. No other sessions, so we'll go away from that. Crude oil this morning. Off to a strong start. 9 o'clock start. That you get a trade right at 3 seconds after market open. And we have a minute and a half wait or so before we trigger in. Definitely should have gotten into that trade. Money management is down here 10 ticks below. We're at 49, 79.49 for the entry, 79.39 for money management. So that means targets will be target 2 and 3. 79.37 and 79.32. So that gives us 12 and 17, 29 ticks for the morning session, the 9 a.m. session. One and done, and we'll take a look at it again at 10 a.m. Unleaded not faring quite as well this morning. We have a short trade sets up at 8.55. But we do get in sync. Get in sync right along in here. So that hits target 1. So target 1 traders will be done. Target 2 traders pick up 29 ticks on the trailer. So that's 56 tick gain. Then we trigger into this long trade at the same place we stop out of the, actually just after we stop out of the short. That trade goes down for a full loser. 41 tick risk, 82 tick loss. So we're down 26. Target 2 traders only. Pick up the short. That trade enters at 527. And hits money management, no targets. Trails down to 517, so 10 ticks times 2 positions. 20 ticks, we're down 6. And we get another long trade that goes for a full loss. This one 32 tick risk, 64 tick loss, plus the 6 we're already down, puts us down 70, and we're waiting for another trade. 2 more trades available to us in the trade plan. Pound Aussie picking up a long trade, and we had red label news at 8:30, so we'd wait 5 minutes, and we still would get in sync with that, and then it goes up, hits target 1 and target 2 already, trailing at 9:34. From our entry at 9:32, and just moving up, trailer moving up now to 9:38. Market is open. Soybeans looks like it may have picked up a, let's see that. Yeah, and too fast to catch. So but we did just pick up a short. $11 seconds on that bar. Looks like we are in the short. YM is flat so far. If you didn't get the green trade on soybeans, you've got an add-on trade that's a little larger that I think might be a better trade here. And definitely would be in either one of those. I'm going to track the add-on. There's target 1 for either one, so it's going to be a one and done session. Micro Russell. 7 seconds. Probably into that. Actually, looks like you definitely would have been in that anyway. And then break ends up being a break-even trade. And stopping out for break-even. Actually, if you took the green trade, you'd have gotten targets 1 and 2 plus the break-even. So 6 tick minimum, 16 plus 2 additional. So you'd have had 4.5 points versus the purple add-on would have been worth 8 and 3 for 11. So you actually would have been better with the green trade today. One and done there. Short trade on the Micro Russell. Getting money management, and actually I think that pulled back. Pulls back to break even again, we're going to be out. Otherwise I'll follow it as a valid trade. And stopping out. So that's a break even. That's 2 break evens. Squeeze zone long on unleaded is filtered out. A couple of those have been filtered out already. Although that one would have been successful. It's kind of your 1, 2, 3 pattern. 1, 2, 3, double bottom. That one is probably a higher percentage than soybeans is done. So I'm going to slide this over so we can take a look at the micro NQ. Micro NQ looks like we should be in that short trade. Get in sync 4 minutes after market open. A little bit of a wick, so it's larger than standard trade. Wick on the setup bar, making it a little bit larger trade. Target 1, 31.5 points. That's big enough to move our targets down. Nothing yet on the YM. And Pound Aussie stops out. 2 positions, 3 positions actually stop out on the trailing stop at 938. Micro NQ pushing its way down. And while I was looking at something else and picked up a short trade on unleaded, that set up pretty quickly. 8-second bar, so it should be in that. And hitting money management. So the stop comes to break even at 533. Michael Russell with another short trade. That's hit money management. Through money management, so target 3 is our objective, and he just hit it on the nose. So 2 break evens and at least a target 3 win. Pound Aussie 1 and done today. Targets 1 and 2. And three ticks. Entry at, 32 to 38, 6 ticks on the trailer, 3 positions, or 18 pips on the trailer, and targets gave us 14 and 22 pips, 36 and 18, 54 pips today. And there is target 1 on the micro NQ on a big trade. That's a 31.5 point win. We do take target. I would take profit at target 1 with this size trade. So next target is target 2. Actually, I think that's the fixed target, not target 2. There's target 2 way down there. And the Russell with target 3, trailing at 63.7. Also targets 3 and 4, micro Russell. Micro NQ coming close to target 2. Unleaded with a target 1 stop at 517. 532, that's 15 ticks. Or 534, excuse me, 17 ticks. We're down 70, so that's about half of where target 2 on the micro NQ. 62.7 for the micro Russell. And a short trade on the YM. First trade of the morning on the YM. This is not looking good for the YM. Full stop out. Very close to target 2 on unleaded. How big is that target? Down 70. The target is 95. So and there it is. That's going to be POQ for unleaded this morning. Took some work to get there, but it is going to get there. So now trailing at 503 for unleaded. Micro Russell stopped out, and we now have a long setup. Came down to there. $1.3 to target 1, so we need to push our money management 1 tick beyond. That'll be 65.1. YM taking a solid upward push. Micro Russell looks like it's trying to push upwards as well. Trying to turn up right around the session open on Micro Russell. It's been working around the session open on the Micro NQ. 2 targets for the Micro NQ on this trade. Micro Russell triggers into the long. $4.93 for the unleaded stop. So we're at least 25 ticks positive on unleaded. It's taken 5 trades to get there. $4.76 for unleaded. Trailer going to get us fair amount additionally positive. That's down almost to target 1. YM pushing higher, new session highs. Micro Russell still right around the entry, hitting it another time. Micro NQ pushing down, starting to trail now. 136.25. The trailing stop. That comes down in between targets 1 and 2. So this is going to be a very successful trade on the Micro NQ. 130.25 for the micro NQ stop. Micro Russell pushing toward money management. Micro NQ stopping out, starting to turn upward now. Target 1, target 2, and almost 2 additional positions coming off at target 2. Target 3 and trail positions coming off at 130.25. Target 1 and 2 were 31.5 and 53.5 points. So 85 points on the targets. Target 2 was 26.75. So 3.5 points less than that. 3.5, so 50 points on each on those last 2 positions. So that's another 100 points on top of the 85. 185 points. That's a good result. And we have money management on the micro Russell and a long trade on the micro NQ. Looks like just shy of target 3. Target 3 is 66.5. Looks like we got the 66.4 and check that. Yep, that's what we got. No, we haven't got a trade on the YM, unfortunately. The only thing we've had on the YM is the one losing short just as this upturn started. That's a shame we didn't get a trade, but didn't have an oversold condition. Blue bars didn't have a blue bar up above that yellow 0 line on the histogram. And we weren't in proximity to the 50 EMA to pick up a trade there, either 50 or the 20. So unfortunately, didn't get a long trade. Unleaded finally did stop out. Crude oil, 10 a.m. mini session in about 5 minutes. $4.61 for the stop from our entry at 5:34. So 39 and 34 gives us 73 and 95. So we were up 25. So 73 and 25, we end up with 98 ticks on the morning. And better than a $400 gain on two positions on unleaded. For target 2 traders. So those 2 losses we took along the way led us to a much bigger gain than target 1 traders with their one and done. Doesn't always happen that way, but it did today. Micro NQ trying to work through the 50 EMA. So far, not able to do so. So YM is our 1 full loss. Unleaded is done. Soybeans is done. Pound Aussie is done. All power quitting. Power quitting on crude for the 9 a.m. session. So far we have 4 winning trade plans this morning. The Micro Russell and the Micro NQ are both on the positive side of the ledger so far. More trades to go on those trade plans. Our only trade in the red, our only trade plan in the red so far this morning is the YM, but it's certainly not done. Interesting there. Money management on the Micro NQ rather. Micro Russell still hasn't hit target 3. YM has slowed down on its push upward, but Micro Russell and Micro NQ are both trying to push upward as well. Micro Russell kind of stuck right now, trying to decide where it's going to go. All right, next objective on the Micro NQ is our actionable target at target 2. This was a standard size trade, so that's where our normal targeting is 2, 3, and 4. Micro NQ now working through the 200 EMA, touches the session open, and I think we missed by 1 tick. Not by much. Target 2 is 66 3/4, 166 3/4, and we got as high as 66 1/2. Yeah, I thought that's what it looked like. Missing by a tick, just spiked up there quickly. I would probably bring stop up on that position only to target 1. Haven't pulled back that far yet. I don't want that to go all the way back to break even stop. Okay, Micro Russell did pick up target 3, so that is a 2 break-evens, 2 wins. Stop still at 63. Actually, stop has moved up now to 63.9 on the Micro Russell. And we are in our 10 a.m. crude mini session. Crude is in a long trade. It's gone too far. There's another move of the stop on the Micro Russell up to 64.4. And target 2, full target 2 on the Micro NQ. So a second win there. Target 4 on the Micro Russell. Trailing now at 64.9, it looks like. So we're waiting for a new trade on crude. Six out of 7 charts in positive territory this morning. 8th session on crude 10 a.m. mini session coming up. $66.3 on the Micro Russell. Micro NQ through target 3. 165 for the stop. Looking for target 4 on the micro NQ. Already got targets 3 and 4 in hand on the micro Russell. 66.3 there for the trailing stop. And it looks like crude stopped out of its earlier trade there. Yeah, hitting 79.42, just touching it, but that should stop that trade out. So we'll look for a new trade there. 10 a.m. mini session. All right, micro NQ in a bit of a pullback there. So I'm going to put the unleaded chart back where it belongs and then get back to the there's the micro NQ, still no change there. Micro Russell stop move to 66.8 and now 67.2. Russell moving up strongly. YM continuing upward. And the micro NQ stops out. So targets 2, target 3, and just shy of target 2 for the final 2 positions. $67.7 for the micro Russell. Need to pull back to the either 50 or the 20, 50 EMA or 20 SM simple moving average on crude to pick up a long trade, or we can get a short trade because we do have an overbought reading. Alright, things slowing down a little bit. And Micro Russell stopped moving up to 68.2 and 68.7. Well, that would be very interesting. We've got a crossover on the current bar on the micro NQ to the short side. Cat lines. But at this, it looks like it's bouncing off the 50 and 200, pulling back to test and bouncing off. And if it does go higher, we could very well get another long trade. 69.2 for the Micro Russell. And a short trade on, this is a sizable trade. This may be a target one, another target one short. Yeah, 31 3/4 points. This trade is actually bigger than the first trade we did this morning on the micro NQ. Target one's larger by one tick. All right, Micro Russell trade stopped out. YM with a pullback into the balance line. YM with a short trade, 284. I wouldn't be too quick to jump on that. That definitely looks like a reaction trade, especially after that big a move. You're expecting some sort of reaction move at some point. Looks like it spiked through a tick. Yeah, 284, and we got as low as, yeah, 283. If you didn't get into that, I would certainly push the entry down to 282. That's looking like a one tick away from the stop. But so far, still surviving. Crude taking a short, hitting money management and target 2. So another one and done session on crude. We aren't finished with it yet, but it will be one and done. Let's see, target 2 was 13 ticks. Okay, and crude stopping out on the trailer, so 14 tick. Session. Still in the short on the YM. If this continues to come down, this could be a good trade. As I said, 82 if you weren't already in it. Micro NQ looks like it wants to push down. That's one thing. I've got spotlight colors turned on, so that the gray bars indicate the system is flat. Going up, unfortunately. The red bar is now indicating we're in a short. There is a potential stop and reverse on the YM. That's setting up at 16, so it'll be 318. And we do trigger in. That was a full stop out. We did trigger into the long. Another long on the micro Russell. That's a larger trade as well. Is it big enough to bring targets down to target 2? 3.7? Yeah, it's big enough for target. So the targets 2 and 3, we are already trailing 71.9, it looks like. Yeah, 71.9. Actually, we just hit target 1, so we'll come up to 72.3. Target 1 on our long trade on the YM. Let's see. We lost 48 on the first trade and 74, 122 is how far we're down. And pick up 29. So we're down 93 at the moment. We need a strong runner here. And we did stop and reverse. Very small, very small loss on the micro NQ. Move that at a point roughly 59 and a quarter, make it 60 and 160 and a quarter for the entry. Yeah, just a loss of just 4 points times 4 positions, 16 points. We're way up above that as far as where we were. All right, YM stop at 324. Starting to move up. This is a major move on YM. Shame we missed the first part of this move. See if we can't pick up something off of this one. Still surviving in the micro Russell trade. Looks like we're challenging the break-even stop. And stopping out for break even on the micro Russell. So that's trade number 5. Is that trade number 6? Yeah, that's trade number 5. 2 wins, 3 break evens this morning. We've got 2 wins and a small loss, and in the 4th trade on the micro NQ, 2 losses and a break even. No, 2 losses and a target 1 win so far on the YM. Still in the YM trade. 328 for the stop. Micro NQ looking like it's going to try to continue to push up, as is the YM. Apparently, 332 for the stop. YM going through target 2. I will be back momentarily. that back. And looks like YM stopped out. Yeah, looks like it stopped out at 349. Yep, we got that back down to 348. So we stopped out at 349 from our entry. Stop and reverse at 318. 30, 31. 31 ticks. We're down 62. And we'll need at least one more trade. Micro NQ, target 1. That is break even. So we'll come to 60 and a half. Pushing up toward a target 2 win. That would be win number 3 with this very small loss. Did we get there? Yes, looks like we got there. Target 2 win. So next look for target 3. Winner number 3 this morning. Actually, if you avoided that second block losing short, which was a possibility, wait just a moment, just a few moments before entering that, and before it pull back up. That would be 31 and what did I say? 31 and 29, 60 ticks. And the only lot you'd be plus 12, and that would be power of quitting. Another long trade on the micro Russell. Final trade of the morning. Trade number 6 on the micro Russell. Pushing up the session highs. Once again, we got to go to 76.6 for money management. Missing money management by 1 tick on the micro Russell. And we've got target 3 and looks like target 4 on the micro NQ. So another big trade. Stop at 191.5. Micro Russell still full risk on the trade. Missing money management by a tick. Flat on the YM. All right. I'm going to have to call it morning. Successful morning. This could be our third win on, and we're right at break even. Let's see if we can finish out the micro Russell or the micro NQ trade. Actually, those are our only active chart. Well, and the YM. 7 out of our 8 sessions are positive this morning. YM being our only problem child with 2 short side losses. One of those possibly avoidable, and if that one was avoided, that would be a positive session as well. Micro Russell not looking good. Micro Russell stops out for full loss. That's 2 wins, 3 break evens, and 1 loss. A solidly positive session. Micro NQ with its 3rd win against 1 very small loss, just 4 points. So Russell finishes its session, 6 trades. Micro NQ on trade number 4. And looks like we may have stopped out of our micro NQ at 91.5. Yes, we did. So that is our end of our fourth trade. So that and the YM are both flat. And on that note, I'm going to call it a morning. And we will see her. I will be dark next week, so no trade rooms next week. We'll resume again on Tuesday, the calendar here. Tuesday the 21st it should be. Yeah. We'll be back in here Tuesday morning, May 21st at 9:30. We will be on the July crude and unleaded contracts. Still be on the June contracts for our market indices. And we'll have to look at soybeans because that's going to be right around. No, we'll be fine. We'll still be on the July contract there. And we won't roll that one over until somewhere in June, somewhere around the 20th, 21st of June. So, everyone have a good afternoon, good trading tomorrow and all of next week, and we'll see everybody on the 21st. Have a good one.